Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jeb Black the One Only here with another exciting live stream. Give me one moment to get everything set up. Right now, this stream does not have the right information, so if you came here looking for Aquaman Deep Dives Issue 3 Daily Comic Review, we actually already did that on the channel, so definitely make sure to go check that out. I'm going to correct the information on this video now, so that it'll say Writing Vlog May 7th, 2020, because we're about to do another writing vlog. I hope you guys are excited for that. I'm definitely a big fan of the writing vlogs, and I know a few of you are as well. Oh, everyone's having a wonderful day. Give me one moment to set up. Then once I'm done setting up, we should be, as the kids say, Gucci. Do 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 do. I'm thinking about bringing back some Yu-Gi-Oh content now that we have OBS, uh, as well as just doing like some browser gaming. You know, that's something that we used to do on the channel back in the day, and we just haven't really had the ability to do in a hot minute. Right now, I have the settings for this writing vlog set to entertainment rather than as people in blogs. I normally set it to people in blogs. We're going to leave it as entertainment. I want to see if that has any effect on how YouTube reacts to it. Do a little experiment. Also, I was going to play some music from binsound.com. Ooh, sorry about that. I accidentally had the sound on for the stream. But here's binsound.com. I've never really used this website, but apparently they provide royalty-free music for videos. Hopefully this music isn't too loud. Definitely let me know. Let's see. Give me one moment. I'm going to pull up the live chat. That way I'll be able to see what you guys are saying. And I'm going to put it on screen. That way everybody can see what everyone's saying. So give me one moment. I'm still setting up. Also, we should be able to do this stream for a good bit. Like maybe a little less than a couple hours, but like around that amount of time. I'm not going to pull up whatchamacallit, Hero Machine. I did that last time and then I didn't draw anything, so then it didn't really matter. That's the only reason why I'm not pulling up Hero Machine. I do have tons of stuff to share with you guys, like stuff that I want to create on stream with you guys. So I'm going to do that momentarily. Okay, so now we're no longer in standby. We got Heart of Heroes here, and we got the live chat on top. There we go. Okay, so Godzilla said soup. Yo, Godzilla, welcome. It's good to have you. Volt said writing vlog. Nostalgia Gaming said hello again. Lol. Hey, Cowboy said yes. Welcome to the stream, you guys. It's your friend, your boy, Jet Black One Only, here with another exciting live stream. And in this video, we're going to be doing some writing vlog stuff. We're going to be working on Heart of Heroes Volume 4. Anyone who's connected directly to the Heart of Heroes doc, feel free to pop in, edit stuff. Regardless of if you're connected to the doc or not, feel free to chat with us in the live chat while we work on stuff for Heart of Heroes. I'm really hyped. So Volt said, writing vlog, writing vlog. Godzilla said, I love the edits you made to my story. I'm glad that you vibe. I still need to read through and edit Volt's story. I haven't gotten to it yet. Volt said, writing vlog. Cowboy said, yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been a minute since we've done Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Godzilla said, it make it much better. And then Cowboy said, okay. I'm glad that you guys vibe with the OBS stuff. It's still quite new to me, and we still sometimes have issues. This is the second day in a row that the daily comic review stuff has, like, crashed before it was supposed to. But every time I can finish the review, which I like. Let's see, Godzilla said, I am listening to some sick beats. I had some royalty-free music playing, but I think it ended. I'm gonna try a second song. I'm not sure if the music's too loud or not, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Let's see, Cowboy said F12. Godzilla said I was talking about my story. You were listening to sick beats in your story? Also, this music, I know a YouTuber who straight up uses this music. It's like Grand Line Review, but he also has New World Review. That's the one that I watch. He does Hunter x Hunter content. Because I heard this music start up and I immediately was taken aback. I was like, hold on, I've heard this like recently and regularly. If you guys like Hunter x Hunter, by the way, I'd highly recommend New World Review. He's pretty good. He's the reason why I started watching One Piece, because his Grand Line Review channel is all about One Piece stuff. I need to get back on One Piece at some point. I want to add an island. We have like an island section, and I had an idea for like a really cool island. But now I'm struggling to find where the island section is at. I'm like scrolling through. On my screen, I can't see like this bar over here. It's like cut off a little bit. I normally don't extend this screen, so it's not formatted to work on my thing right. Okay, here we go. So here's the island template. Now I'm going to copy that. If you guys didn't know about the island template, by the way, it's for if you want to create islands to put into the world. Last night I watched the latest like Rick and Morty episode, and in it there's this running gag that Morty isn't good at writing stories. So whenever he tries to create a story, he just adds like giant scorpions to it to make it cool. Like whenever the story starts getting lame, he just puts giant scorpions in it. And when I saw that, I was like, you know, giant scorpions I don't really think are that cool, but I bet I could do something cool with giant scorpions. And I just had a bunch of like scorpion related ideas. So I'm about to go hard in that. So right now I'm going to add a new island. And I'll talk to you guys about it as I work on it. Let's see. Godzilla said, I'm listening to some sick beats. And then he corrected an earlier thing he said to makes it much better. Cowboy said F12. Godzilla said, I was talking about my story. And he said, no, it makes it more. It makes it much better. He said, I keep pressing enter when I don't want to press enter. No problem, Godzilla. So I'm glad that you dig the edits on the story. I'm glad that you vibe with it. That's my goal. I'm trying to make sure that you guys' artistic vision is still like there. I'm not trying to like hijack the story. I just want to like edit it to make sure that it like flows well. Let's see. Cowboy said, hey bro, I have mastered the art of anime. How did you master the art of anime? Volt said, yo, so this may be a bit trippy, but humans dream about other humans. So could the Eternum dream of other Eternums dreaming? So dreaming about another Eternum's like universe, so then their universe exists within. There's something similar to the concept you're talking about, Volt. The dream within a dream stuff. Go to enchanted items and look at new spheres, because new spheres connect to the Eternum's collective unconsciousness, and it's supposed to be like a collection of energies from all these different realities. I just realized my little video capture is hidden. I started moving my arms around and I was like, I can't see me. There we go. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, so the new sphere thing is pretty cool. Godzilla said, so where's the story so far? Like, what is happening? What's happening? The last thing I wrote in like the story section was the formation of the Wave Riders. Because the Wave Riders is a team that's made up of Otop, Poison Pelt, and Ejat. I co-wrote that story with Beth, and essentially the idea behind that is that they're all trying to capture what's-her-face, Tsunami Wave, because Tsunami Wave broke out of prison. Poison Pelt is trying to get Tsunami Wave because she's trying to claim that bounty. Then Otap is trying to get Tsunami Wave because she broke out of prison, and he's a technomancer, which are essentially like the police of Mistech City. And Ejat is trying to get Tsunami Wave because she's becoming so strong that she might turn into a kaiju, like she's a threat. But that's like the last story that Beth and I worked on. And since then, I've been like more focused on like characters and stuff like that. And now I'm working on creating an island. Godzilla said, like, what is happening? Oh, I already read that. Volt said, thus becomes the multiverse. Aeternum dreaming of other Aeternum's dreams. I mean, I think we could probably do something with the new spheres to create like portals into the collective unconscious of the Aeternum to allow you to just straight up travel between dreams, like dream surfing. I think that could be cool. Cowboy said, "Bro, quiz me on an anime." Okay, I'll quiz you on an anime. So what is the Super Saiyan transformation that takes place after Super Saiyan 3? So after you achieve Super Saiyan 3, what is the next Super Saiyan transformation? Or what is the next strongest Super Saiyan transformation after that? Let's see. Volt said a multiverse traveler who has the ability to jump out of an Aeternum's mind into the higher mind of the next Aeternum. I could see someone who could travel the collective unconscious of the Aeternum. We could add Ginny Everywhere to this universe. Are you guys familiar with that character? Cowboy said, Nick, do you watch Meat Canyon? Isn't that like an animator on YouTube? The answer is I might have seen some of his stuff if I understand what you're talking about. Let's see. Taish said salami. Yo, Taish, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Then Kaylee popped in and also said salami. Yo, Taish. Yo, Kaylee, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you guys. How's your day? Do you have any questions for your boy? And any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Let's see. Cowboy said Super Saiyan God. Wouldn't it be like Super Saiyan? Wait, did I say what happens after Super Saiyan 3? So technically, you could name a bunch of different stuff. So after Super Saiyan 3, you could argue that the next highest transformation is Super Saiyan God. But I think you could also argue that the next higher transformation would be like Super Saiyan 4, if you were saying like GT, because we didn't really specify like canon. You know what I mean? Because GT is an anime. It's just not like within like the main continuity. So I think Super Saiyan 4 is a good answer. Super Saiyan God's a good answer. Trunks achieved like a Super Saiyan form that wasn't like Super Saiyan 3. So I guess it couldn't be after 3 because he never got 3. I mean, Vegeta never got 3 and he became Super Saiyan God. Like Super Saiyan God is almost unrelated entirely to Super Saiyan 3. So can you even say it takes place after 3? Like it's just a different form. You know what I mean? So I think you could kind of argue it any way you want. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Nostalgicade Gaming said Super Saiyan Plot Armor 3. We got a bunch of salami in the chat. Volt said, no, I'm not familiar. Fuck, I don't even remember what I asked you. Oh, I asked if you knew who Ginny Everywhere was. Ginny Everywhere is a character that someone created for literally anyone to be able to use in any story. Like, that's the idea behind her character. And her ability is that she can travel between worlds. And that's how you can explain how she's like in your story. But she also has a second power that says that there's a version of her that exists in every world already. So you can have Ginny Everywhere like die in your story, but it doesn't matter because there's like an infinite number of Ginny Everywheres like across the multiverse. But we could put her in our story and it would work because that's just her whole character is that she's like, I'm a world traveler. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Serena popped in. Yo, Serena, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics that you talk about on the stream? Is Taish Noah? Let's see. Cowboy said, or is it Super Saiyan Blue? Well, Super Saiyan Blue also doesn't really have anything inherently to do with Super Saiyan 3. You know what I mean? So it's hard to argue that it takes place after Super Saiyan 3. Like in the canon of Dragon Ball, when it comes to ascending normal Super Saiyan levels, Super Saiyan 3 feels like the last Super Saiyan level that we had that was like a regular Super Saiyan. After that, you get into like Broly's new weird legendary Super Saiyan form. And then after that, before that, I guess, you get into like Future Trunks' weird Super Saiyan Ikari form. Like they stop having numbers and then they stop necessarily being in any particular sequence. I essentially asked you that question because I was like, it's kind of like it's a weird question. You know, it's like hard to figure that out. Let's see. Kaylee said Salami Gomez. Let's see. Taish is also saying salami, as well as Serena. Volt said, "Oh, that's interesting." Nostalgia Gaming said, at nickabenson, like, I love Dragon Ball and Z, but that power creep is too real. I mean, that's just shonen. That's just a part of like shonen anime. Godzilla said, I'm making a story about Aethelac's sadness and nightmares that show everyone dying around the shack. Oh, wait. So he has nightmares about what happened at the brawl in the abandoned house? That's interesting. I do like the idea of us having more stories that take place after the brawl. I'd love to know what Ugrath is up to right now, Volt. Did the story that you wrote, does it have to do with Ugrath? No, because you wrote it about the first Sleepwalker. Hit me up with a Ugrath follow up. I don't know what happened to him after Brawl in the Abandoned House, so I don't know how to reference him at this current point in time. Let's see. Serena said yes. Then Taish said, "Yeah, I'm Noah. Good to see you, Noah. Welcome to the stream. How you been? How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream?" Godzilla said, "Where eventually he destroys the shack." Well, hold on. Destroys the... Okay, so Godzilla. The abandoned house, we know, at least stayed up like a day after the fight. The roof was knocked off and everything, but the house itself was still standing. The only reason why I say that is because it's been referenced in future stories, still standing up. So, at least have it be that he has a nightmare and then later he shows up and he destroys the house. But if you destroy it too early, we'll have like a continuity error. Let's see. Noah said, and my name is pronounced Taiki. Oh, thank you kindly. Okay, I will make sure. Well, I'll probably just call you Noah now that I know who you are. But it's good to know. It's good to know. Cowboy said, Baki versus One Punch Man. One Punch Man is hard to do who would win fights with because his whole thing is that he like takes people down in one punch, but it's not like his power is to do that. He just does it. So it seems like a measure of strength, and until you can really compare him to someone, like it's hard to know if he could one punch someone. So I can't compare him. Plus, I haven't seen Baki. I don't know how strong Baki is. Godzilla said yes. Nostalgic Gaming said, but the two characters that matter get shat on. So who are these two characters that matter? Because I feel like you could be referring to a number of different characters. Volt said, by the way, Jet, the story I had written is actually an excerpt from a history book that the librarian has written. Oh, that's cool. Godzilla's story was also like that. So I'd be interested in seeing it. Godzilla said, this is a couple days later. And then Godzilla said, oh, okay, sure. Ooh, ballin'. Bolt said, and I imagine Ugrath would be stalking prey for his Trasakill eggs. Interesting. And remember, the Trasakill eggs were destroyed recently. But one of them is still alive, and it's currently being held by Barbara White. Let's see. Scorpinibu. Nah. Scorpinibi is going to be the name of this island. And now I need to make up some names for some characters. Because I have like some character ideas, but I haven't actually named them. So, we're going to have Otaxin Opose, or Apasi, however you would say it. And then we're going to have, Envy Opose. So the island's greatest hero and the island's greatest menace are going to be related to each other. Government type, I actually haven't thought about for this island yet. So I actually don't know. I wonder if there's a type of government that's based on who's like the most spiritually like strong. Like a religious government, but it's based off of like some kind of like faith measurement. I think that would be kind of interesting. Joker said, okay, yo Joker, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and do you have any discussion topics like talk about on the stream? Nostalgia K Gaming said Tien and Piccolo. Would you say that Tien and Piccolo are the two characters that matter because they're always training? But even though they're always training, they seem to always get dunked on? Volt said, Ugrath is probably lurking somewhere around a hugely populated city. He said it's a big buffet when you look at it from Ugrath's perspective. This is like exactly what Ejat is like trying to stop. This is like his like big fear. I'm gonna have somebody come after Ugrath real soon. I have like a plan for that, but I think that's a story that you and I should write together, Volt. Cowboy said Baki trained his whole life and is still not strong enough. He said One Punch Man trained for like 7 years and got OP. I mean, One Punch Man's One Punch Man. He's a special case. Nestor180 said hi. Yo, Nestor, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? So far, I'm enjoying using bensound.com for music. I don't have to worry about like YouTube ads or anything weird like that. So that's been really nice. Cowboy said hi. Oh, I wanted to look up the religious government thing. So government run by religion. I don't remember what that's called. Oh, it's a theocracy, where one or more priests rule in the name of a deity. So I'm gonna make this a theocracy. Well, it's weird because they said in the name of a deity. I was thinking more of like an animistic, like spiritual religion. So it's not that it's run in like the name of a deity, but more that like you'd appoint like a priest to be like the head of the island. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it being a theocracy specifically. Is there not like a more animistic version of this? Like, I would want to say like, ooh, I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. I keep doing that. So like an animistic tribal theocracy, I guess is how I would describe the government. Let's see, Nostalgic Gaming said they always train but never seem to get stronger, and the story seems to be moving away from all the non-Saiyans. In the manga right now, the non-Saiyans are currently like involved in the fight. They can't really do anything against like the heavy hitters, but they've been beating up on like minions who have interesting powers. So it's been kind of cool. They're becoming like a little bit more relevant than they used to be. Bolt said, I actually have been writing Ugrath's story, but I'm not giving away too much till it's finished. I have a big twist coming. Okay, I'm hyped for that. Cowboy said, hey, anyone wants to duel in Yu-Gi-Oh? So he's looking for a match if anyone's down to hit him up. So I'm going to say it's an animistic tribal theocracy. So the leader of the island is a priest who is appointed after demonstrating strong abilities as a psychic medium. Or how about this? The leader is determined by who possesses the strongest, by who is the best psychic medium. And the island is run through spiritual divination. There we go. Though I'll probably make that its own bullet point instead of what I'm currently doing. Let's see. Nostalgic Gaming said, did you have time to look at the logo I sent you? Oh, you might not have seen the community tab post. So I did a community tab post on YouTube, Nostalgic Gaming, where I was like, hey guys, I'm going to start up the writing vlog, but it's going to be a minute. I'm currently designing the thumbnail for the Aquaman video. And then I gave you a shout out. I was like, shout out to @Nostalgic Gaming for helping out with the logo. I hope I spelled your name right. I might not have spelled your name right. But in the Aquaman thumbnail that I made, it has your logo with the other images that are used. So I used images from the comic, I used the Aquaman logo, and I used your logo in the thumbnail. And I appreciate the logo. I thought it was pretty cool. It has a comic book vibe, and it makes sense for the daily comic book review. I appreciate it. Volt said, "Do they worship a giant scorpion deity?" They do not. You'll find out soon enough how the giant scorpion stuff ties in. But that's not a bad guess. That's not a bad guess at all. I don't think they worship a god, but they do like fortune telling with spirits. That is like a part of like how they operate. Let's see. So they're like the kind of society who like ask the spirits for advice kind of thing. Let's see. Cowboy said, "NGL, this is kind of boo boo," and then he said, "Boring." So Cowboy is like, "I am not a fan. I'm a fan of the writing vlog stuff. I like writing stuff out." Godzilla said, "The story is now seeming like Aethelak is going to protect this little girl in the woods." Godzilla said she saw Furix and lost her mother in the woods. Wait, so he's going to protect a little girl in the woods who got lost, who saw Kratos' character Furix? Who, you're not talking about the girl that died, right? She's hella dead. Nostalgic K Gaming said, "I did not see, but I'm glad you like it." He said, "Feel free to use it all you want." Thank you kindly, dude. I appreciate it. Also, I checked out your Week of Waluigi video. I left a like and I left a comment. Also, I like that you had Waluigi dancing at the end. I didn't expect that. Let's see. So, cultural quirks. Let's see. Mini citizens. Also, I need to set up another song in the background. Let's see. Godzilla said, "No, I'm not talking about the girl who died." Okay. Volt said, "Actually, that brings up an interesting point. Would there be an actual spirit realm?" I mean, for one, this whole universe, like Heart of Heroes, was built off of the idea of like shape-shifting zombies and spirit-possessed robots, which are two concepts that I think we could probably play with a little bit more, considering that that was the initial inspiration. Because Kratos and we were like, what's going to be our inspiration for this book? So I came up with the spirit-possessed robots, and then Kratos came up with the shape-shifting zombies thing. And that's where like the initial concepts for everything came from. But as we add more and more stuff, it kind of has become like its own thing. It's like grown and developed from that. Let's see. Godzilla said her name is like Jenny or something. Okay. Nostalgic Gaming said at nickabenson, "I really appreciate it, man. I'm pretty hyped for that project." I'm glad that you're hyped. You mentioned that he's like the king of party games and like sports games and stuff like that. So I'm still curious which like Mario Party and like Mario sports based games are you gonna play? I have never been like a super big Nintendo guy, but I am somewhat interested in the Mario Sonic Olympic games. I've seen gameplay of them and they look fun, but because I'm not a Nintendo guy, I've never really been able to like experience them for real. Let's see. Many citizens use divination. Um, to help them make decisions and solve problems. Let's see. Is common for. Cowboy said, "What are y'all talking about? Are you talking about Nostalgic Kate and I? Nostalgic Kate Gaming is going to be doing a series of videos called Week of Waluigi, where he's going to be making like Waluigi-based content on his channel." Nostalgic Kate Gaming said, "I really haven't decided yet. He's been in over 40 games, lol. He said, I'm also going to be playing some fan games as well." That sounds interesting. The fan games. Volt said, ooh, what if the people on this island develop a tech that revolves around a sort of spirit energy? That's an interesting concept. As I dive deeper into it, you'll see that they're like a little bit more feudal than that. Well, it's weird to say feudal, but I imagine it almost like ancient Japan, almost. Like I haven't really thought of them as being like a heavily tech based society, but they do have some cool magic. I would say that most of them are mageborn. It is common for citizens to carry and wear pendulums and crystals. Let's see. It's common for citizens to carry and wear pendulums and crystals. Let me set up some commas here. I'm trying to think of another like cultural quirk. Oh, well, I guess this would kind of be like a cultural quirk. Um, the majority of the population is mageborn. Let's see. Cowboy said, "Bro, please, Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyone." Nostalgia K Gaming said, "All hail the Omnisaya." The Omnisaya. That's an interesting name. Volt said, "I would play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I haven't played in years. So you'd mop the floor with me, bro." You might be into the new Rush Duel stuff. That might be actually more beginner friendly, because there aren't a lot of Rush Duel cards out, and the rules are a lot simpler. So it might be a good way for you to like get back into it. Let's see. So notable environmental features. Um, Enchanted herbs naturally grow in large quantities across the island. Let's see. Important landmarks and locations. So I would say the temple of the first priest king. Seems like it would be like important. So like the temple of the first priest king. I would also say the Monster Hunter Guild headquarters, but specifically the one for this island. So I would say like the Scorpionibi Monster Hunter Guild, the Apothecary and Alchemy Guild, also of Scorpionibi. There we go. Let's see, so how far back am I? Cowboy said, what are rush duels? You don't know what rush duels are? Yo, so rush duels are like a relatively new format. It's kind of like Japan's equivalent to the speed duels in America. But the rules allow you to draw like a bunch of cards every turn. You don't have to, you're not limited to one normal summon per turn. You can normal summon as many times as you want. And you still have to tribute for monsters, but you can like go hard into big monsters and stuff. It's like a simplified Yu-Gi-Oh game. That's pretty much it. But it doesn't use the normal Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It uses Rush Duel cards. But I've heard that you can now do Rush Dueling on Nexus. So I think that'd be kind of hype. Let's see, Nostalgia K Gaming said D&D. I always loved playing an Artificer. Artificers are ballin'. I actually told my girlfriend Beth about Artificers recently. And tonight, actually, she's playing in a D&D campaign. for her first time as an artificer alchemist. So I think that's going to be really cool. Let's see. He said all the gadgets and tech is cool. He said I made a character one time that worshipped a machine god. That sounds dope. I mean, all of that sounds cool. Volt said, is there a chance for two Mageborn to give birth to a human? I think that's possible. I think that's definitely possible. Kratos has a character who's like half Mageborn. Stellaria or Stellaris. I think her name's Stellaria, but I'm not sure. Ooh, one of these songs on here looks like a superhero song. Like the artwork is like very superheroic. So that seems cool. I'm gonna play that song. Also, is my music too low for you guys to hear it? Let me turn it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now I see it actually hitting. I hope you guys haven't been sitting in silence. I've had music like the whole time. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I left off. But yeah, you can definitely like give birth to a non-mageborn even if both parents are a mageborn. The trait would just not have to be like dominant, I guess. I'm still trying to figure out what's a good volume for this music. I'm playing around with it. Okay, so let's see. Volt said, I feel like something like that would create an interesting class system for islands like this one, where like everybody's a mageborn for the most part. So then when you have someone who's like non-mageborn, how do they like function in this society? That could be cool. Let's see. Nostalgicade Gaming said at Cowboy, Rush Duels are like fast games that have a unique set of rules. No extra deck, no special summons, and stuff like Blue Eyes. Yeah, they made Blue Eyes like a legendary monster. It's like a one-of that you can have in your deck, which Nostalgicade Gaming just mentioned. Godzilla said, Scorpinibi is now in my story. I haven't even finished adding it, Godzilla. How is it, like, how does it play in your story? I'm curious to, like, hear more about it. Cowboy said, at Godzilla, duel, please. Let's see. Then Godzilla said no. Cowboy said, why not? Volt said, I used to have a deck that was able to get Rabiel, Lord of Phantasms, out in 2 turns. He said I had set it up to pull out all my hard hitters within the first few turns. Understandable. It sounds like a combo deck. Like the idea behind it is to like complete your combo. Damn. I accidentally spat. My apologies. Do-do-do-do. Scorpinibi. Let's see. Scorpinibi, Apothecary, and Alchemy Guild. I feel like you wouldn't call it an apothecary guild, would you? What's like the practice that apothecaries do? Let's see. It's like a form of medical profession. So this particular song on Ben Sound has like a whole bunch of like audio stamps in it where it's like, just to remind you, this is from bensound.com. And it is from bensound.com. Shout out to them for their royalty-free tracks. Let's see, Godzilla said, the girl is from Scorpinibi, so he is now going there to get her home. That sounds interesting. I'm curious how that's going to go, actually. Let's see. Scorpinibi, Apothecary, and Alchemy Guild HQ. Okay, then I'm going to say the largest farm of enchanted herbs in the world. They also would have a bonesmithing guild, which is kind of like a special thing for them anyways. So I'm just going to put like the world's first bonesmithing guild. Closest neighboring island? I actually don't know. I have no idea what the closest island would be. Um, hmm. I do kind of imagine them as almost being like a Japanese thing. So maybe they're close to some Japanese island. I actually don't know. Uh, hmm. I'm just gonna put undecided. I don't know. I don't know how close it would be to them. Uh, Someone make another island. I could make it neighbor that island. I don't know. Let's see. Ryan said hi. He said I sent you a video about Deadpool. Okay, I'll definitely make sure to check that out later tonight. Ryan. Cowboy said, when are you doing a Yu-Gi-Oh stream, Nick? I'm not sure, but now that we have OBS, I'm like more interested in doing Yu-Gi-Oh streams than I have in the past. Also, fingers crossed that this stream doesn't die out. The last stream I did with OBS died out around like 43 minutes in, and we're getting close to 43 minutes now. So just beware. It might like suddenly like shit itself. I don't really know how OBS works. Let's see, Ryan said in Spider-Man. I know when I was a kid, I thought Deadpool was just like Ninja Spider-Man. I just thought it was like another take on his design. It's interesting that Deadpool's design is derivative, but it's not derivative of Spider-Man. It's derivative of Deathstroke, since he was created to be a parody of Deathstroke. Volt said he destroys Corpinibi by accident, then the sad Aethelak noises after. I hope not. Godzilla said that would waste Nick's time if he destroys Corpinibi. Agreed. do 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 do. Um, hmm. I'm trying to figure out how big of a population this island should have. I'm doing a little bit of research. Let's see. So I'm going to say the population's like... Well, hold on. I guess I need to put this in perspective. Oh, this is fine. This is... I was like, is this too many people? And then I'm like, nah, this is good. 22 million's a lot. I don't think it should be 22 million. What's 22 million divided by 50? That's a little... Okay. 440,000. That's a very specific number. So that's about 440,000 people. Let's see. Godzilla said, but yes, is funny. Then Volt said, dead kids. Cowboy said, what stream are you doing at midnight? I'm probably not doing a stream at midnight. I've started not liking doing 11 p.m. streams. I kind of like to settle in before bed nowadays. Volt said, dead. Godzilla said, cowboy, are you a dead kid? Then Volt said, kids. Godzilla said, kids. Then Godzilla said, dead kids. Volt said, bruh, how fucking big is this island? Let's see. Then Godzilla said 440,000. Yeah. I think 440,000 is better than 22 million people. I think that was way too many. Jet's like, I don't know how many people are on islands. When you're just starting to like guess and shit. Let's see. Oh, this is actually a lot of people. Hold on, never mind. It's not going to be 440,000. That's way too big. That's bigger than Barbados. And Barbados is like a whole ass country. This is an island. Less than Barbados. Let's do like a fourth of Barbados. Barbados is almost at 300,000. So let's do like a fifth of Barbados. So that's 60,000 people. 60,000 people. So the island is about the size of the fourth of like a country. I think that could work. Let's see. Volt said yes, they were struggling from overpopulation for a bit. Let's see. So, biggest import. If I was in like a magical society and we essentially asked spirits for everything, and we had enchanted herbs, and we could like cast spells and stuff, what would I really need to survive? You know, like if I can cast magic, can't I just kind of get whatever I need to a certain extent? Maybe their biggest import is like spell books and like magical scrolls. Because just because you like know how to use magic and most people can use magic, you still would need to like know the type of magic you need to survive. So maybe they like import in a lot of the text they need in order to use their magic like properly. Maybe they can find like more efficient spells or spells that work better for them to help them like produce food and the things that they need. So let's say their biggest import is just like magical text. I think that could be cool. And then their biggest export, I would say, would be enchanted herbs, because they would be like the world's largest supplier of enchanted herbs. Let's see. Volt said Jet finally realizes that people need much room. Volt said, I'd say gems and jewelry. Then Volt said that'd actually probably be their biggest export. Now I think about it. Um, what am I thinking about? Cowboy said, cut a dead kid neck open and use Adam's apple as some soap. He said if people fuck with me, they gonna end up selling dope. I imagine that's a line that you made up. Because I'd be very surprised if you were like, nah, dude, there's a line that's just like that from somebody else's rap. I'd be like, what? What? Let's see. So, Mageborn, human, um, they're going to have these like, I haven't thought of a name for like the scorpion race. Um, I guess I'm gonna call them enchanted mega scorpions. Um, but I guess I can put like in parenthesis, or maybe just like a sub thing. Also called like EMS. Also called like devil scorpions. Or devil tails. Actually, yeah, I like that idea, devil tails. Well, fuck, that should just be the one name. That actually is weird. Okay, just call them devil tails. Cool. Let's see, Godzilla said dead kids? And Walt said dead kids. He wants to kill the dead kids. Said dead kid noises. Cowboy said, me make dyed kids rap. Dyed kids. What color are you dyeing these kids, my guy? Let's see. So I've created the island, but I need to actually edit the race because I haven't made Devil Tails a thing. So I need to go to the species template and make Devil Tails. Let's see. And now let me jump to the bottom of the species template. I love the art that you guys have offered in, by the way. Because you guys are drawing your own art, it really stands out. And I really like that. It makes your pieces more unique. Let's see. Gazelle said no. We know want rap. Cowboy said dyed kid red. Godzilla said Nick. Are you part of the Dead Kid fan base? I'm just chilling. I'm currently an alive adult. Let's see. Godzilla said, thanks, I guess. He said, I am garbage at drawing. Volt would disagree. Volt would be like, nobody is garbage at drawing. I want to see if I can find another good royalty-free music website. So give me one moment. Do 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 do. Let's see. So all the music on here is royalty free. Okay, it says search. Do 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 do. You can search by license. So I'm gonna search for public domain music. It says 0 tracks found. That doesn't seem very good. It's not useful at all. Okay, I'm gonna search public domain music. Cowboy said at Godzilla, get with the culture. Rap is a culture. Godzilla said at Cowboy, get with the culture. Dead kids is the culture. Cowboy said, no, rap is the culture. Excuse me. Okay. So I found a website that's just called Public Domain Music. I imagine a lot of it's going to be like classical stuff. I'm okay with that. Let's see. We're just going to go to A, and we're just going to... What do you mean add to cart? Nigga, public domain stuff is free. Okay. Also, there are AIs that generate royalty-free music. So I'm about to play around and find some shit. Let's see. Volt said Dead Kids culture sounds like a gothic thing. It does. It sounds like some Hot Topic shit. Godzilla said, no, Dead Kids is the culture. Let's see. There used to be a service that I used that allowed you to make like royalty-free music, and I can't find it anymore. Like, I don't remember what it was called. Which sucks. Let's see, Godzilla said, no, we just like all the nickabenson memes that nobody knows. I guess I should go back to bensound.com or whatever. Because that seemed fine. I liked the music that was there. I just have to go back to it. Cowboy said, you can't have dead kids without rap. And Godzilla said, yes, you can. Goodness. You can't have dead kids without rap is a really edgy fucking thing. This song's called Badass. Let's see. Cowboy said proof. Godzilla said George the Hungry. Okay. So I'm going to add Devil Tales. By the way, have you guys read about Brimsteel yet? Brimsteel's pretty cool. It's one of the things that I put into the enchanted items section. Devil Tales. Let's see. Massive Scorpions. Colorful auras. They're like massive scorpions with colorful magical auras. Rarely humanoid. So I'm going to set that up. Let's see, Volt said, yes you can. Dead Kids was born without the raps. Godzilla said, Jerry, back to the suburbs. Volt said, Jerry is big proof. Let's see. Cowboy said, sorry, who are you again? Then Godzilla said, he's Volt. Let's see. So the Devil Tales. Um, I I wouldn't necessarily say they're aggressive. Hmm, I would say they're aggressive when hungry. They normally like to, I'd say they like to be around food. Like to be around food. Let's see. Hmm. Like to hide in tall grass. Yeah. Hmm. Nah, that would probably go in unique traits. Oh goodness. Volt said, big news. Gazelle said, Volt is the greatest person on earth. Big news. Everybody said, I need to see proof. And then Volt said, big news. Big news. Gazelle said, we're not rapping. Volt said, Volt is Volt. Gazelle said, we're just laughing at memes. Ooh, he said, we're not rapping. We're just laughing. He's not a rapper, though. Let's see. Cowboy said, it's because I'm black. Goodness. Big news. Let's see. Possess a variety of magical abilities. Their venom, uh, hmm, they can shoot venom. Also, I misspelled abilities. Yikes. They can shoot venom out of the tips of their stingers. Their venom is corrosive enough to melt skin and muscle from bone. Let's see where we at. Volt said, big news. Let's see. Cowboy said, cause the color. Then Gazelle said, no, Nick, no, no. Then Cowboy said, JK, lol. He said, I'm died. He said, get with the culture. Let's see. Their venom is corrosive enough to melt skin and muscle from bone. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the Devil Tales, like, in a nutshell. Uh, Now, I want to write the story that all of this is based on. Where am I going to write it, though? I can kind of write it anywhere because it doesn't really have anything to do with current continuity. That's not true. I want to tie it into current continuity. Shit. I'm gonna jump down to right before Volt's story, which I haven't read and edited yet. And I'm just gonna put it here. So, I don't know. My brain's like not right now. Wait, hold on. Control Z. Wait, does that not have any punctuation just beforehand? It just ended. Punctuation. Give it something. Let's see. Volt said, you get with the culture. Cowboy said, moist, thick. Then Gazelle said, thick. I have something that I want to share with you guys, and I think you guys will be hype about it. So we've been using Hero Machine for a lot of our artwork, but I now know of a new source where we can get artwork for half human, half animal characters, and it's free, and all of the artwork is copyright free. Like it's essentially public domain to where we can use it, and the creator has like given like the okay for us to be able to use this artwork in literally anything that we want to use it in. So I think you guys will be hyped for this. Give me one moment to pull up the website, and I'll show it to you guys. Okay, so I'm pulling up the website now. Let me add it to the window capture. There we go. It filled up the whole damn screen. Why is it so big though? So somebody made this site called Personas. This persona does not exist, and it's an AI that creates like these half human, half animal characters. So all of these were created by an AI. None of these were made by a real person, and they're like you can use any of these images in your own artwork. So if you have an idea for like a half human, half animal character, you can like scroll through here and pick any of these images and just use them. So we can start using them for like animal characters. Let's see. Cowboy said big bussies. Let's see. Volt said, "Oh, show us this new source." Godzilla said, "Oh, that sounds good." Godzilla said, "Can you give us the link?" Then Volt said, "Ew, furries." And Godzilla said, "What the fuck? Never mind." Then Volt said, "Get the damn furries off your screen." Everybody's like, "They're furries." No, they're free furries. Volt said they're infecting you. They're free. We can use Godzilla said, "Why?" What do you mean why? we can use them for anything we want. They're like, "Get the furry shit out of here." Nobody asked for the furry. I like that they're free. I think this is incredibly useful. Think about like all the like characters that we could come up with and get like pretty high quality art for no cost at all. It's just you come up with like a character who's part animal, you find like a free image of them, and then you just like just slap them into a story. Let's see. Cowboy said thick niggas and anime titties. Volt said the virus hurts. Godzilla said ow, ow. Goodness. Do 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 do. I know I'm gonna start using it. Godzilla said, "Nick, no." It's so easy though. Because now I can come up with a character idea and be like, "Oh, look at this! Look at this, just really good ass art." I can just, whoop, pop that in. Okay, I got another one for you guys. It's another one where we can use the characters for free, and it's not furries. Are you guys hype? Are you guys down for the not furry one? Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. Right now I'm pulling up the window. Volt said, "Damn it, why?" Okay, so I'm about to share the not furry one. So I want to hear you guys' opinion. Uh, Volt said, "Okay, I'm hype." Godzilla said, "Okay, okay." Volt said again. Godzilla said, "I'm hype." I'm glad you guys are hype. Okay, so here's a non-furry one. So this one is called "This Waifu Does Not Exist," and these are computer-generated anime girls, and you can use the images for whatever you want. And that's pretty much it. It's like the furry one, but it's anime girls. And we can use them for free in anything that we make. You just see an anime girl picture that you think is cool, that fits a character that you're designing, bam, pop the shit in. Then Godzilla said, "You know what? What's wrong with this one?" This one's just if you like want a female character and it's like an anime styling. I get that people don't like furries, but I don't know why. Because a lot of stuff is furry. Like Sonic is like furry shit. I think Sonic's cool. That art looks weird. I think the computer kind of shat itself on that picture. Godzilla said, "We are still getting infected." Volt said, "Okay." He said, "I'm gonna need the Tiggle anime biddies." It looks like most of the image is cut off like right under the neckline. Like it seems to be like anime girl faces for the most part. Some of these backgrounds are kind of lit though. Like I kind of like how some of these backgrounds look. Godzilla said, "Oh, fine." Yeah, like I wish there was an equivalent of this for dude designs, but I don't think there is one. I don't know of a this husbando does not exist or whatever. But a lot of the characters that I make are like more like a shonen anime dude or whatever. Oh, look at her hand. It like connected a second hand to her hand. So now she has like a weird like flipper thing. And it looks like she's freaking out too. That's weird. But the AI does occasionally shit itself. Boom, boom. But I do think that this will be useful because now we can come up with characters and then pull them in. Godzilla said, "I mean the name though." Oh, that this waifu does not exist? Yo, I want to do a whole video about waifuism, but I haven't had the opportunity to make it yet. So what I'm gonna do is instead of doing a whole video about waifuism, I'm just gonna talk about waifuism now because I think it's really weird. I didn't know that was a thing. Godzilla said the bot made her a mutant. She's turning green. So there's a subreddit that I ran into while trying to find like a writing prompt subreddit that was based on like different franchises. Because I essentially want to find a subreddit that's r/writing prompts, but is specifically fan fiction based writing prompts. Because I want to see people write like their own Superman stories and stuff. Look at her face. Look at how it like warped the corner of her face or whatever. Volt said the bot is a better artist than me. Volt, I think you do better than the curved in face. I think you kill it. I love your Trassikill drawing, Volt. That's like one of my favorites. Um, what am I thinking about? Oh, so there's the subreddit called r/waifuism. And on the subreddit, the people there claim that they're like in love with fictional characters. And there are posts on there where people talk about being sad because the fictional character that they love so much, they know they can never truly be with. And it's people who are like non-ironically, like non-sarcastically saying it. And to be honest, it's a really interesting read. Because there'll be people who are like, yeah, so my true love in life is Kagome from Inuyasha, and it tears me to pieces that she doesn't really exist. Like people legitimately saying that. And it like I get that it's like cringy, but there's something about it that feels really unique. And I'm like, I don't think I've even read like fictional stories like this. It's kind of interesting to see that dynamic, I guess. Like I like hearing people talk about it. There was one dude who had a post and he was like, I've been trying to learn about like lucid dreaming as a way for me to like finally like connect with my true love or whatever. And I'm like, what? Like it to me it's fascinating. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't like creep me out to the point where I'm like, oh, this is like I get that it's weird, but I don't know. When Homeboy said that, I was like, I'd watch like an anime or something about this concept. Like this sounds like a story. There's something there. Let's see. So where are we at? Do 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 do. Volt said, bro, people want to fucking marry anime bitches, and that's fucking weird. Godzilla said, true. He said, that is hella weird. Then Volt said, huh. And he said, that's incel shit. Volt said, it's kind of funny, because most of these anime girls have a personality written by a man. So, oh, you mean like for people who are like really into anime girls? Ah. That one looks pretty alright. Her hair looks weird. Like she has a hairband. and then the hairband kind of emerges from her head. It'd be interesting if she was like a robot, like if it was actually a metal head under it. The one thing I don't really like about the this waifu does not exist thing is that the images aren't all paneled like the Fursona one. The Fursona one, the images are all there. Oh, it fucked up really hard here. It just didn't know what to do. The fuck ups would be interesting to save, actually. Like if you wanted to create like a monstrous character that looked somewhat human, you could do something interesting with that. This one has like multiple heads and shit. Let's see. Volt said Jet was like, time to start lucid dreaming. Godzilla said, why don't you just date actual people? Godzilla said, they are probably better than 2D people. Volt said, what in the fuck is that? Then Godzilla said, holy shit. Yeah, I do think some of these designs can get really crazy. So I think it would be interesting if you guys wanted to create monsters that had like some of the fucked up designs that the AI makes. I think that'd be cool. Her background is actually really cool. I don't know how the AI makes the backgrounds, but I kind of love some of them. Like if you removed her head, that background looks like a painting. So I think that's dope. The corner of this one, it looks like you see the top of her hair again. Like this little like brown area or whatever. Oh shit. I just realized I have two mice. And I wasn't paying attention to the fact I had two mice until just now. But I wish there were more things like this. Like the this waifu does not exist and the this persona does not exist thing. There is a this person does not exist. Um, but I'm trying to see if there are more that are like fictional character things that we could use. There's a this cat does not exist, but that's for like generating photos of fake cats. There's a this rental does not exist. It generates like fake rooms. Let's see. This resume does not exist. This snack does not exist. That actually sounds kind of interesting. This meme does not exist. This artwork does not exist. That sounds cool too. I don't see a like another one that would be super useful for us. Maybe this artwork does not exist. That sounds interesting. Also, this one looks cool. I kind of like this current image. Vol said, I want to get back into designing an AI because of shit like this. There are a lot of cool, like, AI. GPT-2 has allowed for, like, a lot of cool stuff. I'm trying to, find more this does not exist sites that we could use. Apparently there's a this ramen does not exist site. There's one that does poems. Whoa, there's one called These Waifus Do Not Exist, like plural. So it summons like Oh, it's like the persona shit. Oh, this is way better. What the fuck? Hold on. Do. So there's one that's called These Waifus plural do not exist. Oh fuck. Hold on. What's the URL? I was literally just there on my other computer. And now I'm like, I don't know where to go. Where was it? Where was it located? Oh, it's It's on a weird named site. It's not on these waifus do not exist. Godzilla said this cat does not exist is actually fascinating. Volt said show us. I got you. I'm about to show. So it's on this site. Oh, wait. There's a 2.0. Oh, wait, this is 2.0. Go to alternate version for slow computers. Damn, is my computer slow? I'm like, I don't know which one I should be on. But here, it's done in the panel style. And you can put your mouse over and, like, pick the one that you want and shit. So this is a lot better. That was my main complaint, where I was like, the Persona one's better in the way that it sets it up. Godzilla said, I can make a fucked up cat made by the AI and put it in a city and boom, Caticus the Kaiju. So he's like, I want to take these fake photos of cats and make them into kaijus. Wouldn't it be easier to take the personas and make them into kaijus? Since they're already like humanoid animal people, like couldn't you like sell that really easily? As like, boom, it's a thing now. I like the Persona one more because it's easier for me to be like, oh, here's like a dude who's like half wolf or whatever. I can like spin that into like a superhero. I mean, I can spin the waifus into superheroes as well. But to me, they don't look as fantastic. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of them look like normal anime girls. Some of them have ears or whatever, but they don't have anything like too crazy going on. I wish there was like a this power armor does not exist or something. Or this shonen character does not exist. I'd love that. You just do the same method that they're doing with the waifus, but you grab a bunch of like anime protagonist pictures, like Luffy, Goku, Naruto, Ichigo. You jam like a bunch of fucking anime protagonist images in, and then the AI learns how to draw anime protagonists and throws a bunch of them up on screen. I would love that. Because that's all they're doing with this. It's just you take a bunch of images of anime girls and you train an AI to be able to make them. Let's see. Godzilla said no, because that will make me infected. Then Godzilla said, I found Mega Cat. There's gotta be one that I don't know about. Let's see. Or this mecha does not exist? That would be awesome. I really want like more of these this does not exist thing. Or even like this robot does not exist. I could hella use that. This ghost does not exist. That could be cool. Also, I haven't been paying attention to what's been going on in the document. Has anyone been making some fire edits in the document? Well, I've been distracted by these generators. Also, I think it would be cool if we like looked through like some of these websites that had like the generated characters and we like picked an image and then we tried to like collab on creating like a backstory around like the image and stuff and adding it to Heart of Heroes. It'd be like an interesting way for us to all kind of like collaborate together on character generation. Godzilla says he's currently making a new species. That's cool. Oh, the Mega Cats. Okay. So, they look like normal cats, but they're extremely malformed. What the fuck? I don't even fully know what I'm looking at. I mean, it definitely is extremely malformed. Also, why'd you put this as temporary? Are you like, you don't want them to actually be in the universe? Excuse me. Um, you can just say they possess magical abilities. You don't have to say they possess superpowers like Mageborn. You can just say they have powers, and it works. Gazelle said, look at the image. I did look at the image. The image is crazy. Let's see. Hold on, I got you, Godzilla. Magical abilities. Or at least I thought I had you, Godzilla. There we go. Godzilla found like the best way to like mix it up. He got so chopped up. Wow. 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 Oh wait, I went too far back. Godzilla gooted me with his edit. Let's see. So, Godzilla said, exactly. I don't actually want them in the universe. Interesting. So you're like, I'm just doing it for the meme. Okay. I wasn't sure. Earlier you seemed hype about him, so I thought you wanted to add him. Having, like, malformed cats with magical abilities, I don't think is, like, a bad thing, though. I wouldn't be against it. Do, 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 do. Banana, dum, da, da. Let's see. Oh, but what do you guys think about the idea of us looking through some of these like these waifu do not exist entries or whatever, and then trying to like pick one of the images and then create like a character around it, because I think that could potentially be interesting. Do, 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 do. Godzilla said, okay then, you can keep them. Well, if we're gonna keep them, I'm gonna edit these unique traits then. Crave human flesh. Crave human flesh. Possess magical abilities. Extremely violent. Prey on small children. Ooh! Can shapeshift to appear... Can shapeshift... I want to say that they can look like normal cats. They can, like, shapeshift into normal-looking cats. Because I think that'd be cool. Let's see. Volt said, damn, I low-key love the this cat doesn't exist one. Volt said, I like most of them, though. Interesting. You guys are really vibing about the cat one. Do you know there's a this person does not exist one where it generates like people? Guys, also I have another image. He said, can you look at the other image? I got you, my guy. Oh, I'm moving the wrong mouse. I keep doing that. It looks cute and it has Russian stuff on it. I think the first one you had, Godzilla, looked like really creepy. This one, to me, it just looks like the AI messed up, but it's like fairly adorable for what it is. Godzilla said the image seems to be changing too. Are, is the cat one not built around the panel-based system? I actually prefer the panel system, where you're able to like see a whole bunch at once, and then you can like pick out of like a huge set which one you want to use. So far, I think the highest quality ones for drawings have been the waifu one and the Persona one. This person does not exist is like a similar kind of thing. But it's for people. Like it just generates like people faces. But none of them are real people. Godzilla said, "Oh no, I'm just saying that I am changing the image a lot." Okay, so you've been just changing it around. That one seems like it's almost just like a mass of fur. So that one is indeed interesting. Yeah. Does this person does not exist one change like the other ones? Or do you just get one face every time you refresh? Because it was messing with me that this one face just stayed here. So every time you refresh, does it just give you a different one? And these just look like people, but none of them are real people. So I guess if we wanted a character that was just like, I guess not a drawing, we have access to this. I haven't been as interested in photographs, but if we're gonna use stuff like this cat does not exist, then I'm like, then I guess I could use like this person does not exist stuff. Like I could just throw it in. You know what I mean? Like it seems like it should just work in the same vein. Volt said mega cats are cats that can be ridden like horses. Oh, how big are they supposed to be, Godzilla? Like, are the mega cats, are they just malformed? Or are they also, like, massive? Does it vary? Like, are some big and some small? Also, you don't have to say they look like normal but extremely malformed. You can just be like, they look like extremely malformed cats. Let's see. Volt said, I'm just saying that would be sick. Like if they could be ridden like horses. Godzilla said, mega cats are as large as cows. Extremely malformed cats. The size of cows. Oh, and thanks to like peace stones, we could use this cat does not exist to create mega cat characters that are like non like aggressive like hero based mega cats by using the whole like peace stone thing. I think that could be cool. So we could use this cat does not exist to come up with more like cat characters. Godzilla said they can be ridden by the Prevecti. Volt said, so they could be ridden like horses? And then Godzilla said, yes. Sure, why not? Well, it sounds like if you're human, they would probably try to eat you. Because it's like they're extremely violent, prey on small children. I guess you could add like a line that's like, can be tamed and rode. So you can ride them. Oh goodness, that's the best one. That's the best. It just looks like a blob of cats. I fucking love that one. because it's just kind of horrifying. Imagine that eating a child. I think that's the best one. Volt said, "Oh my fucking god!" He said that would be sick. He said the Prevecti have chosen them to be their transport on Earth. Godzilla said they eat human flesh. They love the blood of children. But I like this image, Volt. I mean, well, yeah, Volt and Godzilla. To everybody, I love this image. I think it's the most fucked up one so far. Um, and I think I'm down for us to start using these like computer generated photos for stuff. It'll change up the pace. It'll also make the book have a variety of different images, but they're all still free for anybody to use. Let's see, Volt said keep that one, and Godzilla said, yeah, I'm keeping that one. I'm hyped. I wish this person does not exist had a better setup. It looks weird because they just look like normal photos. Like, it actually is really crazy that they don't exist. They're all smiling. I kind of wish there was more. Oh, as soon as I said they're all smiling, this guy's like, the fuck you say? Who you saying is smiling? Got me. We could like take one of these images and then run it through like remove.bg and like remove the background from them and like add in like cool effects and stuff. We could go to like this artwork does not exist and then pop that into the background of one of these this person does not exist images and give it like a cool background. Godzilla said, I have another one. I don't think we need a bunch of Mega Cat pictures. If you started creating Mega Cat characters, you could add in new Mega Cat pictures that represent the characters. Oh shit. Yeah, that one's pretty good too. Well, the only thing though, Godzilla, you've mentioned that they're the size of cows. Though this one has it like sitting in front of like a rug or something, or like a blanket. So you can tell that it's like normal cat size. The other one, it looks like it's on like a carpeted floor or something, but I think the space looks like it could be bigger because the camera's so far like zoomed in. Like it could be like a big mass of something filling up a big room, where the second image you're like, that's just a normal cat that's kind of fucked up. It's not like big mass of cats could be giant thing. You know what I mean? So I think the second picture doesn't really fit the cow scale. Godzilla said it's a very big rug. Godzilla, that's silly. He's like, it's the size of a cow, so the rug is probably uh like bigger than Shaq. I mean, it would have to be a really big ass rug. It'd be like if because the rug's bigger than the cat, and the cat's supposed to be cow sized. So I'm trying to see like a tractor sized rug or whatever. Godzilla said maybe it's a baby mega cat. He's like they can't be cow sized forever. That's an interesting concept. I guess you could like tag them. Like you could put like I don't know how you would head it actually. Like how you would differentiate between like this one's a baby and this one's an adult. I'm scrolling the wrong way. Yeah, because we do the images before the things. So you wouldn't put a heading because if you put headings it would fuck it up. Believe it or not, I'm walking on it. Do 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 do. Guys, also said, didn't we say that they can turn into small cats, like they're shapeshifters? Well, I said that they can shapeshift into like normal cats, so that they can trick people, and then eat them and shit. Kind of like that cat from Captain Marvel. Also, I don't think we need more than one image of the mecha cats. I'm like, I don't know how we would like differentiate between the two. I know they're both images of mega cats, but I'm like, how can we caption the images? Like if we wanted to say, this one's the adult one, And this one's like the kid one. All image options? Nah, there's not like a caption option. I tried to see if you could caption it. Oh, damn. What the fuck is that? That one's interesting. I think if we want to add more images of Megacats, we could just make Megacat characters and then put those images in for the characters. And I think that would make sense. Let's see. Godzilla said that is in the form of shapeshifting. Like it is in the middle of shapeshifting. How do we caption them? Caption. Also, I keep using the wrong mouse. Let's see. Here's what I'm gonna do, Godzilla. Excuse me. I think as I was like getting ready to like add like a little caption thing to the heading. Oh, he just got rid of the second image. I was gonna try and put in the heading like first image full size, second image like child or whatever. But I'm also just more comfortable with there just being one image. Since everything else kind of has one image. You know, it's not like each race has like a gallery. Like each species. Godzilla said, okay, cool. He said we can make it a character maybe. I don't think we have an enchanted item yet that just turns like creatures into humanoid things, but I want that because then I could make humanoid megacats, which would give me an excuse to use this persona does not exist, because I think the artwork's cool. I actually really like the art that they have for the this persona does not exist thing. Like it's pretty high quality for just free, and you can use it in anything. Godzilla said, it is actually horrifying. I agree, it is actually horrifying. It's interesting to see all the laid out necks and like the bodies like strewn and like melded together and shit. It's pretty nice. Photorealistic horror. Next level. Let's see. Godzilla said, just go to this cat does not exist. Yeah, but I'm going for like humanoid characters though. So I'm interested in doing like humanoid cats that don't exist. I've been using bensound.com for the music, but now I'm like, I want different music. How can I get on that different music? Also, I follow this channel called Billiam. I didn't know that Billiam's Winx Club video got 1.1 million views. That's pretty hype. That's actually kind of crazy. Let's see. I don't know how many views Billiam normally gets on his content. That actually makes me really curious what his normal content's like. Anyways, no copyright music. I am a big fan of Billiam's stuff, though, that he does. So now I'm on no copyright music, and I'm just going to start playing through some of it. Let's see. Kevin said Megacat sounds like a Mega Man boss. And then he says, see what I did there? Yo, Kevin, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for you, boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? The music's a little low. I could turn it up a little bit more. There we go. Now we have the music at like a pretty good level, I would guess. Though it's very electronic. I normally like something more chill and more relaxed than this. Does no copyright sounds have lo-fi? I really like no copyright lo-fi. Even if it had just like elevator music, I would fuck with that. That's like more my style. Also, I'm gonna have to end the stream soon because Beth and I do our 10 to 11 talk date thing every night. Also, Beth and I's anniversary is tomorrow. So that's gonna be hype. Do 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 do. Oh, also, a game is coming out tomorrow, called Smash Up, where you're able to combine two game genres together, and then an AI builds a game for you to play. I did a whole video on Smash Up not too long ago, but it's finally releasing tomorrow, and I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it. Bolt said, "Yo, when you get a chance, scroll to the bottom of the docs. Uh, what this AI created is too perfect for this. Scroll to the bottom of the docs." Why is the end a heading? The end doesn't need to be a heading. Chill with the Dave Chappelle meme or whatever. That's interesting. I don't think we can use Dave Chappelle's likeness in our book where we're like everything we wrote is public domain. But that's kind of funny. Do 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 do. Kevin said, "What are your thoughts on old school sci-fi, like Planet of the Apes, for example?" I haven't really watched enough old school sci-fi to really have a strong opinion. So I would say for now, I don't know, but I am interested in checking out more stuff. I've seen The Blob. It's been a long time since I've seen it, and I was surprised to hear that The Blob is somewhat based on like a true story. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Uh, then Volt said, like, past my story. And then he said, it's a meme. I'm aware it's a meme. I was just thinking out loud about whether or not it would, like, if we kept it in the book, would it be fine? And it's like, we probably can't keep it in the book. Let's see, Godzilla said, done. Then Volt said the AI created it specifically for this purpose. Like, come on. If those AI meme creators used public domain images, I would be more hyped about them. Godzilla said, okay, so megacats are probably related to the eldritch trees. Interesting. Also, you're like the end thing. It shouldn't be a heading. Why is it labeled as a heading? When I highlight over it, it doesn't say it's a heading. It says it's normal text. But then in the navigation, it says that it's a heading. Okay, now I'm going to actually make it a heading so that I can... What? It says it's just a heading. Godzilla. What is this? There we go. So I now need to like edit another I need to edit another Godzilla story. There's a whole Volt story that I haven't edited yet. Um and I still had like characters and stuff that I wanted to build during the stream that I just didn't get the opportunity to. But I've been having a lot of fun on the stream though. I think it's been cool. Let's see. Godzilla said, okay, so Mega Cats are. Oh, I already read that. But I do have to end the stream. It's around the time for Beth and I's talk time. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding 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 ring the notification bell. Be notified whenever we do these live streams or short from your boy Jeff like one really logging out. Peace, chicken to guys. See you guys soon. Yeah. Peace. And big bow. My cursor. Where is my cursor? I found him.